Welcome to this eye-opening discussion on the fossil record and its shocking contradictions to the theory of evolution. Fossils have been presented for decades as undeniable proof of Darwin's theory. But what if I told you that the reality is quite different? In this video, we will uncover the fossil record's secrets and expose the gaps that evolutionists don't want you to see. Dr. David Robb, a renowned evolutionist and curator of geology at the Field Museum of Natural History in Chicago, once admitted, Darwin's theory of natural selection has always been closely linked to evidence from fossils, and probably most people assume that fossils provide a very important part of the general argument that is made in favor of Darwinian interpretations of the history of life. Unfortunately, this is not strictly true. Museums around the world display so-called transitional fossils as proof of evolution. However, many of these displays are based on artistic interpretations rather than actual evidence. Single fossilized fragments are exaggerated into being part of a missing link, while actual fossils that contradict evolution are hidden from public view. But what does the fossil record actually tell us? It should contain countless examples of transitional forms, half-evolved creatures bridging the gap between species, if evolution were true. Yet, after over a century of fossil hunting, no undisputed transitional form has ever been found. Instead, fossils show that species appear suddenly and remain unchanged for millions of years. This completely contradicts Darwin's prediction of gradual change over time. D.S. Woodruff, an evolutionist from the University of California, admitted in the journal Science. But fossil species remain unchanged throughout most of their history, and the record fails to contain a single example of a significant transition. Even more shocking is the discovery of living fossils. The discovery of living fossils. Species that remain completely unchanged for millions of years. The coelacanth, a fish believed to have gone extinct 400 million years ago and once hailed as a transitional form between fish and amphibians, was thought to have evolving limbs. Yet when a living coelacanth was caught in 1938, it turned out to be no different from its fossilized ancestors. This shattered the claims of evolutionists. The case of Archaeopteryx is another example. Once hailed as the missing link between dinosaurs and birds, later studies revealed that it was a fully developed bird with functional wings and flight muscles, disproving evolutionist claims. The fossil record does not support evolution. Instead, it overwhelmingly supports the fact of creation. In the next part, we will discuss the deceptive methods used by evolutionists to fabricate evidence and how molecular biology completely dismantles Darwinism. Stay tuned for part 2.